Hey, how's it going? MTG Newbie here with a follow-up video of my Dark Ascension pre-release pulls. I just wanted to go over and talk about my deck that I used. I mainly stuck with a uh, white, blue with a splash of black deck. My green pool was pretty good. I just wasn't too comfortable playing it. I mean, it was my first tournament, and I felt more comfortable playing the blue and the white. The reason being is mainly for some artifacts that I pulled. Blazing Torch, I felt that people would probably be playing a lot of zombies and vampires, which wasn't too true. I played a lot of werewolves tonight, so this card didn't really come in hand. Then I pulled Absence Caller. You get +1 with Vigilance, and then whenever the creature dies, if it's a human, you get to put a white 1/1 spirit token, so that's pretty good. I also pulled the Butcher's Cleaver. Creature, it's equipped with it, it's a +3, and if it's a human, it has lifelink. And this was one of my main cards. Mana Gargoyle, artifact creature, Defender. Mana Gargoyle is indestructible as long as it has Defender. You pay 1 until end of turn. Mana Gargoyle loses Defender and gains Flying. Not bad. 4/4. A lot of my opponents struggled with this card when I pulled it out. So this card is the one that really kept me in the game. Here are my blue cards. Spectral Flight. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has Flying. The reason this card's in my deck is because I had Invisible Stalker, and I was actually lucky enough to pull both of those cards pretty early on in the game, and that helped me out quite a bit. I threw in a Stormbound Geist in there because it's a 2/2 flying, and it has Undying. It comes back with a +1/+1 counter. Relentless Scabs. It's a 4/4. It's a 5 mana cost though. I actually played this one a lot. The only problem is that I did have to exile 2 creatures from the graveyard, and it had Undying. I played 2 of these, I believe. Maybe not, maybe just 1. And Scab Goliath was my other one. 6 mana cost. It's a 6/9. And for this one, you also have to exile 2 creatures. But it has Trample. And on to my white cards. And Spirit, Flying. 3 mana cost, 2/1. When it comes into play, you get to tap creature. Target creature. Elgard Inquisitor. 2/2, has lifelink. And whenever it dies, you get to put a 1/1 spirit token. That came in handy as well. Sanctuary Cat, a 1-drop. Break of Day, instant. Creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And Fateful Hour, which I used once. It brought me back into the game, but I wasn't in for very long. Skillful Lunge. Didn't get to use this card. Thought it would come in handy. +2 first strike. Urgent Exorcism. Destroy target spirit or enchantment. I don't think I got to use this card as well. Just threw it in. Thought it'd come in handy. Rebuke. Now this card I did use quite a bit. Quite a few matches. One of my opponents had a werewolf deck. Really powerful. He had that one where he had that wolf. Can't remember. It's but for every other werewolf you have, or every werewolf you have, gets a +1/+1, and this helped me take that wolf out. Loyal Cather has Vigilance, goes from a 2/2 to a 2/1 when it's killed. Came in handy. Raven Sentry, Vigilance as well. That one came in handy. 5/4. And this is my Splash of Black. I threw her in because she's a 3 for 3/1 with lifelink. Bump of the Night. Pretty self-explanatory. Maw of the Mire. Destroy target land. Gain 4 life. This one came in handy because a lot of my opponents had dual lands, and so I was able to get rid of them. And Skirdag Flayer. 2 for 1. Sacrifice, destroy target creature. But yeah. Overall, I think it was a decent deck. Probably should have gone with the green. My green was the strongest, but like I said, just didn't feel comfortable playing it. But my opponents were really helpful. Sometimes I'd forget to activate certain abilities on my cards, and they would remind me, so that was really nice of them. No one really tried taking advantage. The fact that this was my first time playing, so that was pretty cool. As far as lands go, I used 7 plains, 7 islands, and I think it was 4 swamps. I did tend to pull a lot of land at some times, and I didn't really have too many low costing creatures, so I think that's what really cost me most of my games, that and my lack of skill, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it.